Hey guys, welcome back to the house. So listen, we got to go ahead and talk Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Last night's episode was a hot ass mess, and I blame Whitney, Heather, bad weather. They think that they're innocent. They think that they, are the voices of reason, but really they're just the two blonde Mormon cousins wreaking havoc on the entire group. I blame Jen Shaw for the chaotic energy because Jen Shaw, is focused on Meredith Marks and her dead father's funeral instead of being focused on her own fraud case. I blame Lisa Taco Bell Barlow for the chaotic energy in this group because the woman cannot stop lying. Like, just be lying and lying and lying without even batting a damn eye. Like, honey, I can't believe one human being has the energy and the capacity and the bandwidth to lie that much. And it's actually quite scary. Right? So y'all know me. I'm not going to go into depth about the episode, but, just some highlights. Whitney, Heather, bad weather. Y'all are a mess, especially Whitney. Girl, you're a drunk. You're a drunk. And the thing that irritates me about Whitney is that Whitney thinks that she knows everything. She thinks that she's an FBI investigator. It's giving Inspector Gadget. It's giving Second Coming to Kenya Moore. You think you know everything. Okay, y'all know that TikTok. You think you know everything, but you don't. You think you know everything, but you don't. You don't know everything, Whitney. You think you have it all figured out, but you really don't have it figured out. You need to mind your own business. Literally. And I'm just not saying that. You really have a lot of stuff in your life that you should be worried about, like your kids. Okay, you need to be worried about that husband who seems like he can't get enough sex ever. You need to be worried about this business that you put your entire family's life savings into. Iris and Bo, Whitney and Rose, whatever it's called. I don't know anybody that's using it. You need to be worried about that. And Andy's trying to help you out by promoting it on Watch What Happens Live every damn night, okay? Because we know it's not really doing numbers. You need to be focused on your drunk antics. You need to really look deep down inside because you have a lot of stuff going on. You have no clue what the hell is going on with the FBI. You're trying to play Ozark, but you're not. You're not an investigator, sis. Okay, you're trying to uncover the dark secrets of Mary's cult, but you really don't know nothing. Okay, you think you know everything about the dates, about Meredith Marks and the memorial and her father and this, that, and the third, but you really don't know shit, and you're listening to Lisa, who is a liar. Liar, liar, pants on fire, you big dum-dums. Whitney, Heather, bad weather. And then Heather just want to interject herself into everything. And at this point, I'm like, okay, you know what? Both of y'all are some two little girls. Mary was right, little girl. Mary was right, because that's how y'all act, like some little girls. Not to be disparaging at the situation, but hunty, when is you gonna mind your business? When are you going to mind your business? I wish this was like Big Brother so you could vote people off. Okay, y'all know how Teddy got evicted after the first 3 days. Can we evict Whitney, Heather, bad weather? Can we evict them? Because they really think that they're just sitting back and just, being puppet masters when you really not mastering nothing. Y'all look like two fools. I'm going to hell in. Yeah, Whitney and her drunk antics, I'm just like, yeah, you deserve all that smoke that Mary got coming your way. Okay, because you don't know when to mind your businesses. But I just kind of felt like in last night's episode, Whitney was drunk and she was just inciting these fights and inciting drama. I felt like the whole thing about the memorial was so sickening. It was so disgusting. And my whole thing is, if my friend father's passed and they had a memorial or they didn't or whatever and it sounded fishy, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone because that person is grieving. That person is mourning. I'm not finna bother that person. I'm not finna come to that person and harass and badger them. I'm not finna play Inspector Gadget. I'm not here to speculate about your life. I'm not here to speculate about what's the truth and what's not. Okay, the dates may not add up in my head, but since your father just passed, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to leave it alone because that's what a decent human being would do. It's extremely insensitive. It's sick. How Meredith say it's repugnant. Am I saying that word right? Okay, Meredith has such an expansive vocabulary, and I absolutely adore it. These accusations, in Whitney's words, are revolting. It's gross, Whitney. It's gross. Please be worried about Iris and Bo, the skincare line nobody wears, nobody uses. Okay, let's worry about that. Let's worry about these fashions. Let's worry about these confessional looks that don't be hitting. Whitney says, okay, stop stepping to Mary, because every time you step to Mary, you get your ass ate up. And it's not the type of eating that you and your husband like to do. No, you get your ass ate up, sis. Stop stepping to that black woman, because you're going to get ate up every time. Chewed up and spit out every single time. Running around the house talking about where's Mary? Where's Mary? Where is your husband and the people to constrain and restrain your foolish behavior? I cannot believe your best friend, Jen Shaw, your best friend. Okay, it's funny how in the Sprinter van, you was going to hell in on Jen Shaw, talking about I knew there was something fishy about her life. I knew she was living a double life. And all of a sudden, Jen Shaw is best friends with Whitney Heather Bad Weather. And now y'all want to flip and go to Meredith. Jen Shaw should have been calling your husband like, I'm sorry to bother you at this late hour, but your wife is going off the rails. She may or may not have a drinking problem. She's drunk. She's just acting a damn fool. She's stepping to Mary, who continues to shake the hell out of, her every chance she gets. Like, when is you going to learn that Mary is not the one? Mary may not be the most eloquent and elegant speaker, but even with her stuttering and even with her put together sentences, she still manages to get your slow ass together. Whitney Heather Bad Weather, just, where is Heather to really just be like, sis, put the bottle down. Put the bottle down. We are on national television. And it's okay sometimes to be a happy drunk on TV, but it's not okay to be a crazy drunk on TV. You can tell that something is off with her. You can tell that something is not right at home, because if everything was okay, she would not be acting out in this manner. Whitney had the bad weather. You need some help, and you need it fast. Okay? And then had the nerve to be like, well, Meredith, you're lying. If you don't tell us the date, then that means you're a liar. And you're lying about this and you're lying about that. Sis, shut the hell up. Shut up. Shut up. Whitney, you are so silly. You are so silly, girl. Shut up. Anyways, meanwhile, while everybody's arguing about the dead father's memorial, which I think is so insensitive and gross, like, who does that? Even if the girl was lying, give her a pass. Her dad just died. Oh my God, like, y'all are just savages. It's like literally savage. Y'all are letting this reality show really cloud your judgment and your character, and it's sickening, and not sickening in a good way. But you know what? I really hope that Whitney Heather Bad Weather, I really hope they feel like fools after Meredith really set the record straight at the end of the episode when she said, no, the memorial was never Tuesday. I don't know why Lisa would say that, because it's clear that whether it was unintentional, intentional, whether Lisa was just assuming or if she was just mistaken. But the point of the matter is she was spreading a false narrative and she was lying. Meredith never said that she was in the middle of a memorial when Jen Shaw got arrested. Lisa lied. Lisa is a liar. She doesn't even know when she's lying, and she believes her lies or her assumptions or her mistakes. Whitney Heather Bad Weather, take your tornado to another show, because we don't want it. We don't want it. You guys, that was pretty much all I had to say. Like, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of this show. Like, nobody on this show is likable. And it's funny because the racist woman on the show, Miss Jenny Wynn, don't really even got that much going on. So I can't even go in on her, y'all. I can only go in on Jen Shaw, Whitney Heather Bad Weather, Lisa Barlow, Lisa Taco Bell Barlow. Okay. Sis, what's wrong with you? Okay, liar, liar, pants on fire. What's wrong with you? Talking about some damn, I'm richer than everybody. I don't have to be here, which is a dig at Andy Cohen and Bravo and them, and the rest of the women. And the private investigator said that you're really not that rich, sis. Okay, Vita really isn't doing numbers like how you think it is. Okay, because I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. And y'all want to know why I'm not impressed? I'm not impressed because you're not in the urban markets. You're not in the urban markets. You're not in Atlanta. And y'all know black people love tequila. They love their Patron, they Hazel Quavo, whatever the hell it's called, they Milagro, they 1942, all that. Okay, black people love tequila. And I ain't never heard of any black person drinking or even thinking about no damn Vita. And so until you can tackle the black market and not just in people in Salt Lake City, Utah, then we can talk, sis. But for right now, I'm not impressed. Talking about you're the richest person here. You certainly don't look like it. You certainly don't look like it. Your fashions say otherwise, sis, and I'm nobody to judge fashions, but just based off of what you said and based off of what I'm looking at, the makeup don't say you that rich. Because how you have makeup everywhere but around your mouth? The hair is not, let me stop, okay? Because I'm really going to tear these women all the way down to the ground on this little TV show. Who else can I go in on real quick? Jen is a mess. Jen is a master manipulator, mastermind. How did we forget about this fraud case and we're so focused on, this relationship between Mary and Meredith? Lisa in a confessional talking about I think that the friend dynamics are, a bit chaotic at the current moment because no one can seem to figure out what is it about Meredith and Mary's special bond. Why do they have this blind loyalty to each other? Well, I don't know. Maybe it's because Mary and Meredith don't speculate about each other. Meredith doesn't spread rumors about Mary's church, and Mary doesn't spread rumors about her dead father's memorial. Maybe that's it. You big dum-dums? What's going on? What's going on? So y'all got to let me know how y'all felt about last night's episode. It was a mess and I'm sick of it. Let me know. Let's have a dialogue. I'm going to go ahead and log off. I love you guys. And don't forget to create a great day.